Well, Donald Trump saying he'll self-fund his campaign if he has to, leaving billionaire Mark Cuban to ask, well, what is he waiting for? Cuban tweeting, quote, if Donald Trump were fractionally as rich as he says he is, he would write a $200 million check to propel his campaign. He doesn't have the cash, end quote. To Fox's John Roberts at Trump Tower right now in New York on what Trump is saying back. John.
Charles, good afternoon to you. You know, this is a line of attack that Mark Cuban has pursued now for months, suggesting that Donald Trump doesn't have the money that he says he does, that he certainly doesn't have the liquid assets that Mark Cuban does. Donald Trump not responding to this latest missive, this latest broadside from Mark Cuban, but let's take you back just to the beginning of the month when Mark Cuban was saying something similar. Here was Donald Trump's response on Twitter, quote, Mark Cuban is a dummy, a loudmouth billionaire reality TV star. He has no clue about business or politics. Sad. I imagine that Donald Trump probably has not changed his mind too much about Mark Cuban since that tweet in the ensuing 19 days. Now, does Donald Trump have the money? I guess it's anybody's guess. He has not filed or at least released his tax return, so we don't know exactly how much his liquid assets are. I remember, though, talking to him about this idea on the plane with him from St. Louis, Missouri to Chicago. Yes, that fateful night that they had to cancel the campaign rally. And I said to Trump, I said, are you going to fund your campaign yourself? And he said, I don't know, it's a lot of money. It's probably about $500 to $700 billion, and he wasn't sure if he wanted to sell enough properties, because he suggested he didn't have the liquid assets to do it in order to fund that campaign. And certainly he needs some help when it comes to fundraising. Trump also taking on Hillary Clinton today in a newly reinvigorated rapid response operation. Trump every once in a while obviously will send out a missive on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, but today, while Hillary Clinton was dissing his economic policies, Trump was there following her every step of the way, at one point talking about debt, suggesting, quote, that he, Donald Trump, was the king of debt, great for me as a businessman, bad for the country, pointing out that when Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama were in the administration together, the debt was $10 billion when they took over. It's now touching almost $10 trillion, Charles. It's now touching almost $20 trillion. So he says he handles debt better than she does, but all around it's bad for the country. Charles?
John, Donald Trump and Mark Cuban, frenemies, two rich frenemies, let's put it that way. Thanks a lot, John. Appreciate it.
Thanks.